Hey, what's going on, Jane?
Nothing much. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful.
That's cool. That's cool. Is it just gonna be me and you?
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I know I was on my link, I was on my side, like, dang, where everybody at? And then I realized, oh, snap.
In the wrong part.
Only count.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I hate it when that happens.
All right.
So how did you do today
What you mean?
in trading?
I did okay.
That's good.
Yeah, I did okay.
That's wonderful. I'm happy for you. I'm here, but I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, here I am. I thought I had this on mute.
Yeah, you probably was on mute. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Okay, but I'll be right back again. I promise.
All right, y'all. While we waiting on um I'm gonna give everybody else, since I was a little bit late getting on here, give everybody else a couple more minutes to get on here. And while we waiting, whew, while we waiting on everybody else, if y'all can drop OTC, if you can drop OTC in the group chat, in the G12 group chat, so we can get some more people on here, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, there go one more person. But yeah, just drop OTC in G12 group chat, because I don't want nobody to miss the sauce tonight. TJ. All right, y'all. So we finna go ahead and get started. Um, like I had put in the G12 chat yesterday, we are going to be going over cash trap. We are going to be going over cash trap point system. We are going to be going over um entry points, risk management, so on and so forth. So first thing first, um, everybody that's on this call, have y'all at least went through the basics?
Yes, I have.
Jen, I know you have because you've been kicking it with us for a while. Everybody else, and I do need a response because if you haven't went through, then this is not gonna make sense to you. So
I think I have. I've watched a lot of the Academy videos.
okay, cool.
Here, same here. I've watched a lot of videos and taken a lot of notes, so I feel like I've done it.
Okay. Latasha Dawson, you knew. How new are you? Less than a week new. Oh, okay. All right. So TJ, I already know you've been with us for a while too. Um, so Latasha, so let's say this. Have you got do you understand support and resistance? This is for everybody, matter of fact. Do y'all understand support and resistance?
Yes.
Yes.
For that, everybody is new. If you understand support and resistance, okay. So if you don't understand support and resistance, kind of, all right, cool. Now, Jen, you good. All right, so hopefully you will understand it on this call. If not, then that's fine as well. Because that's why it's called Monday's Basics. Um, so tonight we're not doing forex, but we kind of are doing forex. Because HFX is kind of like forex. Well, I ain't gonna say kind of is. It is forex, but it's just forex on a on a much faster time frame. I was gonna show a video, but now I see ain't no point in doing that. So, um, since we have a lot of new folks, so so what I'm gonna do? Let me go to Trade View. Give me a second, y'all. Mm. Give me 1 second. Go to Trade View. GBP JPY. And I know y'all can't see my screen. I'm gonna share my screen in a little bit. Just give me 1 second. All right, share my screen. Ricky, can you hear me? All right, y'all. Can y'all see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Give me a second. I'm gonna take all this off because oh snap, wrong button. Y'all don't need to see all that. Y'all gonna get confused. All right, so support and resistance. So with support and resistance, and I'm a basketball and a football fan, but we're gonna use basketball. So when a basketball hit the ground, right, and it keeps bouncing up, why does it keep bouncing up? This is for a new person. This is not for somebody that's been with us for a while. It's for a new person. Why does it keep bouncing back up instead of going through that floor?
Because it's the ball the
Hold
floor
on.
support.
No, TJ, no. I said new person.
Oh, my fault.
New
Is it-
person.
My fault. I'm just outside. My apologies.
Is it because of the resistance of the floor?
The support of the floor.
The floor. Okay.
So let me switch it up. So say if I'm trying to think of another example. Say if a basketball player hits the bottom of the bottom of the basketball goal, right? I mean the bottom of the I can't get my words out.
The bottom of the hoop.
Not the hoop, the board.
Okay, the bottom of the board.
And it rejects off of it. Why is that? It bounces off of it. That's because of
I'm guessing that one's because the resistance, because he can't go past that point.
Exactly. That's because of resistance. So you have support and you have resistance. It's you got your support because of the floor. The floor is holding that basket. You got your support and you got your resistance. Right? That might have been a terrible example, but y'all get what I'm saying. So let's look at this chart and to make it hopefully that made sense to somebody.
Yeah, that did make sense.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh man. All right, y'all. So this is how we're gonna do it. Let me move all this down so y'all can see the full chart. All right, cool. So you got your support and you got your resistance. So how do you know when you got your support when it comes to a chart? Does anybody know? Not a veteran. I want a newbie.
Is that like when it starts to go up after being at a plateau or something?
After how long?
That part I do not have any ideas.
So if The person that keep answering the question, what's your name? The person that just
Sorry, my name's. Sorry, I'm carrying my baby and a bunch of groceries, but my name's Charlie.
okay. All right, cool. So basically what happens is anytime for support or resistance, anytime candles hit a certain area at least 2 times, that is considered support or resistance. Like, for example, and to make it easier for anybody, what you can do is you can switch to your line chart. And your line chart sometimes makes it way easier. Most of the time it does. The line chart takes the headache out of everything. So what you can do is you can do this right here. And that just erased all that headache. And you just like, well, where do I put my support? I don't know where to put my support. Where's my support? I don't know where to put my support. Well, and then you just move to your line chart and you forget all them candles and you just look for multiple touches. So there goes a touch right here. Here go a touch right here. There go a touch right there. There go a touch. And boom. And that's support. Now let's switch back to the candle chart. Boom. There you go. And it's just as simple as that.
Okay, so if it touches the same spot like more than 3 times?
At least 2 times, that give you a support. And after that, then that lets you know it's something going on in that area. So
Okay.
that's your support right there, right? And then for your resistance, same difference. Same difference. We can do the same thing. Let's switch back to your line chart. Say about right there. So boom. You got a little peekaboo right here, but still. London, go sit down, baby. Mommy trying to teach. I'll take you out in a little bit. So that's basically like your support and resistance. This is only on a 5-minute chart. Well, if you would have went to a higher time frame, it'll look way different. Like if you would have did on the hour chart, it would look way different. Way different.
Can you like pick if you're looking at an hour or a minute chart, or are all the charts just come like how they come? Oh, okay, I see. Awesome, thanks.
Yeah, you pick whatever time frame you want to look at.
Okay.
So like, that would have been a perfect entry. So like how I just marked it up on a 5-minute, on an hour, that basically was the trap. All it was is I trapped all that consolidation. That's all it was, a whole bunch of consolidation. Dang, that would have been a nice entry too. So, all right. So let's look it on an hour time frame. Like since that was a 5-minute, let's look at it on the hour. Let's delete this. And then we're gonna move on to what I was actually gonna talk about. So I'm gonna do this instead of doing lines, I'm gonna do raise. So you could use this as support. Make that black so y'all can see. You can use that as support, make it thick. Hold on. Where's the thick line? Why is it not showing thick? Oh, there it is. You can use that as support. Because you got one touch, it kept on, it hit, and then it came through, and it hit again, and it almost hit again. So multiple touches. And then you can use that as resistance. And then when it comes to you trying to figure out what direction the market is going in, you want to look for either higher, so you want to look for your lows and your highs, whether it's whether it's going in an uptrend or a downtrend, right? Who can tell me which direction this is going from? And I'm gonna tell you what I'm looking at, so y'all won't be confused. From here to where the current market is.
I think an uptrend.
Who was that, Charlie again?
Yeah, sorry.
All right, Charlie, we know you know everything.
Nobody's talking. Somebody talk.
Hey, that's good, because they let me know you trying to learn this information. That's good. All right, cool. All right, so cool. So look, this right here, that's a low. This right here, this is a higher low. This right here, this is another higher low. So that lets you know that that is a uptrend. That is a uptrend. So let that bad boy pull back one more time. I'm gonna get my bag and run. You know what I'm saying? So let me delete that.
Yeah, I kind of see like a W forming and a possible M. So
Because it already, dang, I missed it. I think I might have missed it. You know what? No, I didn't. I see it. Hold on. No, I didn't miss it. Right here. Let's see. Around this area right here, waiting for that bad boy to come back right here. Wait for it to come back around this area for a buy. And that bad boy is mine. And you can do it either on the Forex side, or you can do it on the HFX side. On the HFX side, I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't know how long you want to hold that trade, but because this is on the hour time frame that I'm looking. Because even if you look all the way over here, say if I stretch this bad boy out all the way over here, right? That support go all the way over there. Not support. Well, yeah, it is a support now, because it was resistance, it was turned into support. So yeah, because it never came back and touched this line. It was right above it, but it never came back down to it. Chris, you see what I'm saying? Anybody that's a veteran see what I'm saying? So, all
So,
right.
sorry, had had to reapply to a message real quick, but
All right, y'all. Um, so yeah, if that bad boy comes down here, we're gonna take that thing up for a buy and just ride it and just eat good. All right, so the reason, huh?
yeah, you was not saying that the market's gonna dip. I am see it dipping and taking it for a buy. So
You said you do or you don't?
I see it.
Okay. Okay, cool. So the reason why I went over this, y'all, is because just like Forex, you can use the same concept with HFX. And I switched over. I beasted at I beasted at Forex. You can ask ISIS. You can ask a lot of people. You can ask TJ. I used to get up for this is for the new people that don't know me. You can ask ISIS, you can ask TJ, you can ask a lot of people that's been with G12 for a while. I wake up 3 in the morning and just teach. Yeah. But anyways, so I switched to HFX thinking it'd be easier. It is easier and it's quicker, but you still have to have the basic concepts down because it'll make life much easier if you know the basic concept of looking at a chart. So with that being said, let's go to Cash Trap. Let's go to Cash Trap. Let's see if it'll let me switch over to. Hold on 1 second, y'all. High floating bar. There it is. All right. Does everybody have access to Cash Trap?
You know what, Jay? I think sometimes it confuses people when they just say Cash Trap versus Hourglass, because Cash Trap is the strategy, but Hourglass is, I didn't know that. Is it the same? Is Cash Trap the strategy and Hourglass the name of the software?
Okay. So yeah, because you asked me that last night, and I was like, so Hourglass is the platform, and Hourglass is a platform, and Cash Trap is one of the strategies within Hourglass. Thank you, Isis. Because I'm so
And you download Hourglass from the Academy marketplace, right? On the Academy.
So if you are you elite?
No, I just have HFX. I'm the first one.
So since you only have HFX, you will only have access to Liberty unless you do an add-on. But I will say this: Liberty is good too. And the only reason I'm saying it is because I did a session with Liberty a couple of weeks ago. I think two weeks ago to a month ago. That one just as good.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want access to Hourglass, you will have to, and if you only have the HFX package, you will have to do either switch over to Elite, so that way you can have access to everything, or you do an add-on. But in my personal opinion, I would switch to Elite.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So
also, I'm gonna add something real quick. Something I just found out. That with the HFX package, you also get colors with it too. So
yeah, because Colors is free for right now, but I'm not sure how long Colors is gonna be free. All right, y'all. So this is what Hourglass looks like. Well, when you open Hourglass, this is what it looked like because it goes straight into Cash Trap. So you have a point system, right? You have a point system. And with that point system, it determines how whether or not you take a trade. So you have your, let's see, and we might take 3 trades today, 2 or 3 trades while we on here, depending on how this market is looking. So I took a few trades early and I did pretty good based off what somebody else taught me outside of Cash Trap, just to give me some little tips and tricks. I was gonna show y'all the video, but since we got a lot of new people, it just wouldn't make sense. But I will share the video in G12 just so y'all can go back and watch it if y'all want to. But anyways, so Hourglass, they have a point system. I mean, Cash Trap has a point system, right? So what I've learned is you have your arrow, right? With this arrow, that equals 1 point, right? But do not look at the arrow first, because if you look at that arrow first, you're gonna automatically be like, up, I see an arrow, let me go ahead and get in for this trade. Whatever direction it's going, don't look at the arrow first. Because it's just like when you're reading a word or whatever, right? And you automatically, you read like say if you're reading a word and subconsciously, without reading the full word, you're gonna say, oh, this word is this, even though you never read the full word. It's like you automatically do it. It's like an automated system. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at the arrow first. You go from bottom to top. So you work your way from the bottom and then you go to the top to see what's going on, just to avoid you hopping into the trade and possibly messing yourself up. Make sense? So let's go to the point system. So you got your arrow, which equals 1 point. You got your Bollinger Bands that equals a point. So that's 2 points. You got your S or your B, which is a sell or a buy, which equals another point. You got your RSI, which is another point. You got your stochastics, which is another point. So that's 4 points. 1, 2, 3.
What was the last one that you said?
Stochastics.
Stochaster.
Stochastics. It's basically an
Stochastic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing one. And then you also have your currency strength right here off to the far right. Over here to the far right, you have your currency strength. So with the currency strength, so at the very top, right? So the pairs are separated. You have your base pair and you have your quote pair. Your base pair is basically the first pair and your quote pair is the last pair. So let's highlight it so I can just show you an example. So USD/JPY, the US dollar is the base, the Japanese yen is the quote. Is everybody following?
Okay. Yes.
All right, cool. So that basically means that the US dollar is stronger than the Japanese yen, right? But when it comes to trading with the it's still stronger. When it comes to trading with Cash Trap, you want to make sure that the currency strength is at least 15 to 20 points difference. So that way, and make sure that make sure it's a 15 to 20 points difference, and make sure it correlates with this arrow, right? So like right now, it's saying that USD is 20 points stronger than the JPY, but it's showing a down arrow. That basically is not going with what this says. If it was going with what this says, it would be an up arrow instead of a down. So in my personal opinion, I wouldn't take this trade because it's basically going against what this is. And that's just my opinion. When I first started out, I didn't care what this said. I was taking trades. But now I know better. And even though I was still making money, but now I know better and I'm not taking this trade. Right?
Okay.
So if you have one like this that says 44 and 39, that's what about a 5-6 point difference. No, you don't take that trade. That's not much of a difference. Because that thing could go the complete opposite way and then you can lose that trade. We here to make money, not lose money, even though it's chances that you will lose trades. It's part of the game. It's a lesson. You gonna take lessons, but if it's giving you obvious answers of, hey, don't do this, just don't do it, right? So with these this, like I said earlier, you have the red lines right here, right? Those are Bollinger Bands, and these green ones as well. These are Bollinger Bands. So if it's sitting against it, right, let's see if I can find one. Boom. It's not really sitting against this one. Not really. But say right here, way back here, it sat against it. And if you look down, if you look straight down, the RSI was above the RSI and it was above the stochastic. So I know 9 times out of 10, it was a put arrow, which was a down arrow right here. Well, right here. So it was a sell. So you would have entered this for a 3-minute put and took this down for 3 minutes and you would have cleared that trade, right? So
Sorry, I have a quick question.
go ahead.
So how do you know how long to keep it in? I know some people have said they do 1 minute, some do 3. How do you know?
Well, for cash trap, Matthew Thayer always says do at least 3 minutes.
Okay.
For yeah, this is for cash trap. Every strategy is different. Some strategies they'll say, oh, well, let's do 15 minutes, let's do 1 minute, let's do 2 minutes. Cash trap is 3 minutes. All
Okay.
right. So something that I had learned from somebody else, y'all, and I'm glad I learned it because it helped me win a little bit more trades. And I'm finna show y'all because this was an eye opener for me. This was definitely an eye opener for me. So y'all see, I'll move this. Y'all see right here how you got a little bit of space right there. How it's not actually against the Bollinger Band. It got that little tiny bit of space. So, oh, excuse me. If you go up to a higher time frame, let's see, let's go up to the 15 minutes. In the 15 minute, it's up against it. Let's go to the 30 minute. Okay, so this might not be a good example, but let's see. All right, so this one is not a good example, but usually if it's a little bit of space in between the Bollinger Band and the candle, you'll go up to a higher time frame and it'll show a gap. Like it'll show like a lot of space. I seen it on EJ earlier. Let me see if EJ got one right now. So here go one right here. So y'all see how you got all the support right here, and you got all this space. So let's go to a higher time frame. See if I can find it. So I want to really show y'all this example because it blew my dang on mind. It really blew my mind. I was like, holy snap. And it made my trades even better. And for some reason, it won't let me be great today, but it's all right. But the video that I'm gonna show y'all, he shows y'all on that video so that way y'all can see what I'm talking about. But anyways, when y'all have a gap like this right here, and it's against the band, go to a higher time frame, like the 15 or 30-minute time frame. When it's like a really close against that band, but not quite, go to a higher time frame. And if it's a higher support, draw that line at that higher support and wait for it to go to that support line. I mean, not support, higher resistance. I'm sorry, higher resistance. If it's a higher resistance, wait for it to go to that higher resistance, and then just wait for it to hit it. And it might not even hit it, but it's gonna come doggone close to it. And that's when you get in your trade and you let that bad boy drop to the floor, drop and drown, like DL would say. Let that bad boy drop and drown, and you're gonna catch your bag. You're gonna catch your bag. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I made some money off that today. And I learned that from one of the guys in Trade Nation, which we're part of Trade Nation. But yeah, when I learned that, because I kept trying to figure out why every time, especially with USDJPY, I enter a trade and it's overbought, but it's still going up. And I'm like, what in the heck is going on? And he explained it, and I said, boom, there go my answer right there. And he basically said it's because it still has room to go up, but on a higher time frame. So if you switch to that higher time frame, you still got that resistance further up, but you just got to go on that higher time frame. Did that make sense to anybody?
Yes, it kind of did. I see. I'm looking.
I was trying to see if I could find an example. Oh, one more tip, y'all. I'm glad I see this. So for this right here, when you have something like this where the numbers are equal to each other, like in this case, you got 44 and 44. If you got this right here, this is consistent with a downtrend, and this shows a put. Yeah, go with the trend. The trend is your friend. Don't go against the trend. Do not go against the trend. Go with the trend. So if this would have been a call, I would say no go. Don't. But since this is a put, you good. So basically go with the trend. Don't go against it. So even you got this right here is going down. Even these middle I think these are EMAs. These middle EMAs right here, they pushing down as well. And then you got the RSI that's pushing down, even though this didn't cross over the overbought area, but this is pushing down as well. So, and then also right here, move this put. And then also right here, even though it's pushing up a little bit, even though it's pushing up only a little bit, it's gonna push back down. It's definitely gonna push back down. And there it is pushing down right now. Let's talk about the drop and drown. There it is. Dropping and drowning. All right. So, all right. So, let's see. I want to see if I can. What time is it? I still got a little bit of time. All right. So I'm trying to see if I can find an example of. No, that's not one. Nope, not that one. No, that's why I can't find one because I got that E on there. So, do anybody have any questions?
Mm-mm.
Oh, this is a perfect put. Perfect. That's a perfect sale. Wish I would have seen it a couple seconds ago. This might be that perfect one that I was looking for. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. This is that good example. Mm, yep. Here go the example right here. This is the example that I was looking for, y'all. Ooh, I hope I'm not getting sick. So you see how you got the Bollinger Band right? I know it's kind of small because I had to zoom in so I can show y'all what I mean. So you see how you got this line right here, and it keep playing around this line, and then you got the RSI. It kind of push down and it push up, push down, and then now it's trying to push up. And that's only because this strength right here is almost it's 60 over 29, right? 60 over 29. So that's a 31 point difference. So far, this is the resistance right here. Let me draw a line so y'all can see. Made that bad boy thick. So far, that's the resistance right there. So far. If it breaks that resistance, next is right there. But I highly doubt it'll go that high. If it goes that high, then all right, cool. But here go the Bollinger Band right here. The Bollinger Band is in this area where I got this first this resistance line where my arrow is at. So if it hits, and you see it wicked, here go a wick, here go a wick, here go a wick. It got four, got a whole bunch of wicks. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna count on the wicks. Like 6 wicks, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, 7 wicks. Lord have mercy. Got a whole bunch of wicks around that area. So yeah, that's a yeah. So yeah. So basically, if you was to take this trade, you would want to wait until it came back up here and ride that bad boy down. And you see that the arrow, the RSI is pointing up, but it can flex back down. You just gotta wait and see what happens. You just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. So that's what I was saying with and this is on a 30-minute time frame. So let's switch back to the 5-minute, and the black lines is gonna stay right there. Let's see. So if you switch back to the, yep. So if you switch back to the 5 minute, you'll see, ooh, this looks crazy now. But you see that you got your support line. You got two support areas right here with the red lines. I mean, you got your resistance. Sorry, y'all. Resistance. You got your resistance areas. The green is support, red is a resistance. So if it breaks through this, black line, I'm going for the next line. I ain't even gonna lie to you. And I'll patiently wait for my coin. And that is a way to snipe the market. In that video that I'm gonna send to y'all, I learned it from a guy named Jay Will. If y'all ever hop on the 10 o'clock sessions, 10 o'clock Eastern time, which Chuck, Jay Will, and Key. Jay Will is a sniper. He sniped entries. And because of him, this morning I started sniping entries. Cause I never thought of it. Like, I was a sniper at Forex, and I was like, I don't know why I'm not a sniper at HFX. It only makes sense. But hey, if you're good at Forex, you could be good at HFX. So with that being said, let's see if we can take at least, oh, that is a lot of resistance. Let's see if we can take at least one trade. Y'all want to take at least one trade together?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
All right, so that's cool with you? Is she still on here? Is I still on here?
I think so. I see her name.
Yeah, her name's still up here. I guess she stepped away from the phone.
Yeah.
All right, what time? Okay, so we got 2 minutes. Let's see if I can find one real quick. Like, Chris, can you help me out? Cause it's a lot of pairs out here. And if you see one, let me know. I know you good with HFX too. So let me say this. In order to take a HFX trade, you have to have an HFX account. If you do not have an HFX account, you cannot take an HFX trade.
How do you know if you have an account? I have the PO trade, pocket options.
You gotta,
and then I have the, go ahead.
If you got pocket options, you got an HFX account.
Okay, cool.
I don't like that one too much. Oh, that's the one that we just looked at. I don't want to do that one either. That's another thing, y'all. I left one thing out. So anytime that you looking at, and this is what I do. This is what I do personally because I like my money, and I don't want nobody taking my money away from me. I go to the currency strength. I look up currency strength meter, and I look at the currencies that's really, really strong. I find the two strongest currencies, and whatever the two strongest currencies are, I only look at those two strong currencies at that time. I don't look at nothing else. So right now it's GBP and AUD. Those are two strongest currencies. So I'll go back to Hourglass and I'll type in GBP, and I only look at GBP pairs. Oh, come on now. Stop playing with me, baby. Why are you playing with me now? All right, why is this thing at? All right. For some reason, this thing is acting up. Why is it not letting me type it in? All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Trying to get y'all at least one trade in before we get off here because we ain't got too much longer. All right. GBP. So this is the 30-point difference right here. So let's see. GBP is way stronger than USD. Oh, this trade just came out. Let's see. It says put. That says call, but it's going down because it's gonna continue to go down. I'm trying to find y'all trade. We don't want to take that one. We don't want to take that one either. We definitely don't want to take that one. So it's between GJ and no, not GJ, GU and G Chef. That's saying a put. Okay, that's G Chef then. That's saying okay, that ain't gonna work neither. Chris, you see anything? Is Chris still on here? Oh, it's stronger than. So that's definitely gonna be selling. All right, y'all. So I don't see anything, and I don't want to force anything because I've been looking for something for like 2 minutes now, and I don't see anything. So, yeah, I ain't gonna force anything, and I don't see anything right now. So yeah, we ain't gonna be able to take no trades, and I don't think nothing's gonna come out by the time we get off of here. So, do anybody have any questions?
So for the one that I get with the basic package, just because I'm going to use that until I upgrade, where would I download that strategy and platform?
So go to, I don't know, I'll walk you through it. So go to iam.academy, and then basically where you had signed up or whatever. And then matter of fact, hold on. Let me see, because I don't want to tell you the wrong thing.
Thank you.
Academy. In fact, I'll share my screen with you again so you can see.
Okay. Where's the like that?
Hold on, let me log into mine first, and then I'll share my screen with you. All right, can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right, so log into iam.academy, go to your shopping cart right here on the left-hand side, click that.
Okay.
And then you have your add-ons. It'll show you add-ons. Mine is not gonna show it because I already have it.
Okay. Awesome.
Oh yeah. Even though
Thank you.
all right. So this for everybody else too. If you have something that you add on, then you can just go over here just like this as well. So do we got any other questions?
So basically, people who don't necessarily have the add-on but have the HFX, they still can check out Liberty with Millie Mills, right?
Right.
Okay.
And so Charlie, since you was the one that was basically speaking this whole time, I will hop on Millie Mill's session. Millie Mill is a beast, man. So she comes on at 12 p.m. Eastern time, Monday through Thursday.
Okay, awesome. Millie Mills.
Yes, Millie Mills.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you for that information.
You're welcome.
Thank
You sound like your baby down.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Do anybody else have any questions? I'm gonna try one more time and see if we can find a trade set up before we get off of here. Cause I like GBP pairs more than anything, but if we don't find a setup, then I'm not gonna force it. And we just missed it. Dang, we just missed it. Just missed it by a couple of seconds. Dang, y'all. It's all good. Let's see. 03. Yep. We missed it by a couple of seconds. It's all good. But anyways, y'all, so do anybody have any other questions before we get up off here? All right, so no questions, no comments, no concerns. Cool.
I have one more question. It might be an obvious question, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway.
Go ahead.
So on the sides where you were talking about buying and selling when the US dollar and the other one are 15 points apart. So if the US dollar is more than the other one by 15, we sell, and if it's less, then we buy.
So if the top number is higher, you buy. If the bottom number, and vice versa. So the top number has to be, if the top number is stronger, you buy. If it's the bottom number, if the bottom number is stronger, then you sell.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, y'all. So it is 9:08 Eastern time. We have been on here for 1 hour strong. And my dog is giving me E-vibes. So I'm gonna get up off of here, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all night, and I hope y'all learned something tonight. So I will catch y'all on here next time. Y'all enjoy y'all night.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.